Hello everyone, this is your girl again and it's Morning Talk with Folakemi. So today joining me is...
My name is Busayo Shitu Saladin.
Yes, Busayo Shitu is a friend of mine and also a professional colleague. So today we'll be talking about, we're trying to do like a public sensitization about HPV virus, and that is human papillomavirus. And so today both of us will be talking about what is this HPV, what does it do, how can you get it, what is the mode of transmission, and how can you prevent yourself from being exposed or getting this HPV virus. So Busayo, what is HPV virus?
HPV is human papilloma virus. Now, human papilloma virus is a group of viruses that can affect different parts of the body. It can affect your oral area, it can affect the genital area, which is like most common. In fact, and it can lead to diseases that are even more serious than you and I can think or fathom.
So I will generally just add to you to say human papillomavirus is a group of viruses that can affect you and in the future can cause cancer such as vaginal cancer, penile cancer, vulva cancer,
anal cancer, orophargneal
cancer for people that practice oral sex. And it's a very dangerous virus, and the reason why the government is putting it out for people to go get this virus is for you to be immune against this virus, so that in the future you don't have all the cancers we're talking about. So what is the mode of transmission?
Also, I wanted to mention that most people that have the HPV do not show symptoms.
Yes, is like there is no symptoms. Even when you are infected and you don't know, that doesn't stop you from
transmitting to other people,
infecting somebody else. So that's the reason why they are trying to protect you from transmitting it to somebody else if you are fully immune.
And that brings us to the transmission. You can get it via skin-to-skin contact, having sexual intercourse, and this is why we need to really talk about it with our kids, preteens, our teenagers, our young adolescents, and young adults. So we need to talk to them about it because most of them want to try stuff out. So we want to make sure that at least they are protected.
Yes,
before trying all this stuff.
Because some children are really exposed to sex in a very early age of their lives. So we're trying to make sure that they are fully immune, and that's why they said they can start getting this vaccine from the age of 9. So 9 to 15 years old is what CDC is actually, that Center for Disease Control is what they are trying to say is let's start from the age of 9 so that by the age of 15 they are fully immune, because actually it takes a decade for this for you to be fully vaccinated against this virus. So that's why they always preach like, okay, from 9 to 15 years old. Then I also want to mention that how do people get it is people that usually would be exposed to this virus are people that have multiple sexual partners, or you're dating somebody that's had multiple sexual partners,
or exchange of bodily fluids.
A mother can transmit it to her child during birth. And if you actually have a cut, it's just like virus. Virus is very virulent.
Exactly.
So when you have a cut in your body and you come in contact with somebody that have this virus, you can also get it. Yeah. And then if your immune system is really
very low, people
really
with low immune system, people with autoimmune disorders,
like
people
HIV.
with HIV, you're susceptible to getting the human papilloma virus. You have a higher risk of getting it. You're already predisposed to getting it than other people. That is not to say that a normal person cannot catch the virus.
Also, the HPV virus can also lead to something called genital warts. We will get to that later, but we really want to talk about this vaccine. So now the CDC had recommended that from the age of 9 to 15 you should be fully immune before the age of 15, and they recommend you take, if you're getting it between the age of 9 to 15 you get
2 doses within a 6-month time frame.
Yes, so you get the first one at 9, and maybe let's say you get it at January, the next dose should be around June.
You have to make
July.
sure you get it within 6 months.
months. So by June you should be scheduled to get another one. However, if your parent don't know about it and you are more than 15 years old, you can still take it up to the age of 26 years old.
Yes, for females.
Yes. And that's for male, I think it's to the age of 21.
Yes.
So if you're female between 15 and 26, you can still get the HPV virus, but you will vaccine, but you will get 3 shots instead of 2 shots.
So let me break it down. So 9 to 15 years old, you're getting 2 doses. Now after 15, before 26, you're getting 3 doses.
For
females. Now for male, it's up to 21. So 9 to 15, you're getting 2 doses for male, and then 15 to 21, you're getting 3 doses.
With 6 months
within
interval.
a 6-month interval.
However, it doesn't mean if you are more than 26, you still can get it.
It's just
that it won't be as effective as if you've gotten it before those qualified time frame. So let's now talk about some mothers being naive or trying to prevent their child from not getting this vaccine. I mean, for some religious reason or for some social reason, some parents will say, oh, does that mean you are giving them the go ahead to start having sex? No. And the fact that they might get it unknowingly, just like we said, if you have a cut in your body,
you work in the health sector,
you work in the health, or you work in an environment that is not so safe for your child, and their immune system is not so strong, they might get it. And these children, we won't lie, we were once their age, right? They want to practice a lot of unsafe
They feel like they're
things.
invincible.
Yes, they like to explore, they like to do a whole lot of things even when you're not there. So it will just be safe for you to make sure that they are fully immune against this virus.
Yes, so
now let's talk about the warts. So genital warts also is one of the causes, is one of those diseases that this human papillomavirus leads to.
Yes,
and what is warts? Warts is also a sexually transmitted disease that presents in so many forms. You can have it in any part of your body, but the common one is on your mouth if you're practicing unsafe oral sex or oral sex. There's nothing like safe or unsafe oral sex. If you're practicing oral sex, and then in the genital area is like
so when you see clusters of how do I describe
flesh.
it? Like you see bumps, little clusters of bumps all come together. They look like cauliflower.
Yes,
kind of.
Some of them look like cauliflower, and some of them just look like a little bump but it has flesh.
Yes,
it's not like blisters. No, and don't take it for battling cyst. Battling cyst is actually another disease on its own. But this one actually looks like a bump, and they kind of scattered everywhere. But if it is worse in some people, it looks really terrible like cauliflower. So this is genital warts and is also caused by the human papillomavirus. The cure for that, the doctor might just give you some cream to rub on it.
Like a tropical ointment.
If it's not so if it's not so major, bad, but if it's really, really bad, you might have to go for surgery where they cauterize it, they stop the blood supply to there, and then they do some surgeries to cut around it just for aesthetic reason. But it's not really deadly, but if for personal hygiene it's not really safe,
it doesn't look good, and at that point you're very active, and you can actually transmit to
somebody else. So please, we're just trying to do public sensitization. Allow your kids, your teenage boys and girls, and even adults.
And for females, they should also try to do screening, pap smears and all that regularly. That also
even adults, please. If you are turning 40, you are 40 and above, or you're 40 on the dot, and you have not done your pap smear, please, you have to take pap smear. It's a sample that they take from your cervix. They take it to the lab to check it if you are exposed or if you probably will have cancer cervical cancer in the future, you have to start your treatment immediately. And I think once you do the first one at 40, you do the next one after 1 year, then I think it's after 3 years. Subsequently, please visit your gynae doctor for
it is important. I know we can in Nigeria or in Africa we can be like, I don't need to go to the doctor, but it's actually very important
once
we go.
40, it's very important. And your mammogram, and then breast examination. Always check don't check it when you're ovulating or when it's sometimes your period. No, you're not going to get the right answer or the right presentation. The best thing is check it after 7 days after your menstrual period. Yes. And if there's any bump or any physical appearance that you're not sure of, please check up with your mommy or your sisters, or if both of them are not sure, go to your doctor for verification. Yes. Mammogram is very important. Once you're 40, is for you to check if there's any abnormality.
Regular checkups with the doctor, actually, in general. Please. Every time you need to go to your doctor at least.
I'm not here. She was not here when I was telling you guys, and she's still emphasizing on it.
You have to do it like every 2 times, like in a year.
You have to check yourself.
Early detection is better.
Yes.
We don't have the cure, to prevent cancer yet and cancerous cells, but early detection is better.
Very, very better. That's when the doctor can treat you effectively. If you're in your stage 2, is advancing. Yes. Stage 3, some people present to the hospital when they're in their final stage.
Exactly, because
and at that time it has metastasized to other parts of the body. It will be very, very difficult to treat at that stage. But once it's very, very early, they can
stages. You can you even have choices at that time. You can do chemotherapy, you can do proton therapy, you can do radiation, you can do surgery at that time.
A whole lot of things can be done at the very early stage of preventing it from no further killing you or affecting other part of your body. So if you have any question, please reach out to me on my direct DM or send me just drop a comment and I will be able to respond to every of your inquiries. Thank you for joining us today. Please don't forget to share our videos.
Please.
Not because some of you already know what we're talking about, but just share it to people that
the way
don't
it
know.
is sometimes you know something, but when you hear it again, then it goes into from your short-term memory, it goes into your long-term memory, and that's how the human body works as well.
Yes.
When you get a vaccine, you're introducing a little of the virus into your system, so your body knows how to fight it. So eventually, if you are susceptible or you come across that,
you're protected.
Then your body says, hey, I know how this works because I've fought this before.
Yes.
I remember this because it's my long-term memory now. So that's how it is. That's why it's important to get the vaccine, the HPV vaccine for your kids.
And please, we know that you know it. And if you are a mother and you have a daughter you have a son and a daughter that they've not been vaccinated, please head on to your doctor now, give them a phone call, book your appointment for their vaccine. If it's not available in the private hospital, I know the local government have it.
Actually,
You have to just call them so that you can book an appointment. It's not too late. If you have sisters, if you have cousins, please go ahead and book. And if it's yourself that you are not vaccinated yet, please go ahead and get your HPV vaccine. Send it to your friends, send it to your enemies, send it to your everybody on your contact list. Share this video, let it go viral. We're not trying to go viral, we're just trying to sensitize everybody towards the HPV vaccine. And it is, and at this point we would like to say thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
It was nice to have you. It's nice to have you. Hey, before I go, I didn't remember to mention something. This lady over here, she is CEO of BB International, right? If you are in America or anywhere all over the world, you have a show in Nigeria, right?
Wait, let's do sensitization.
No, we are done with sensitization. Don't let her hide. She has a faction, a clothing brand, right? She sells ready-made African attire. My next video, I'll try and wear one of her attire. I have them a lot. She does.
I believe that
She's-
when you treat the inside, then you have to actually look nice outside as well.
Yes.
It's the whole package. So I do have a clothing company. Yes, we design fantastic special occasion
She's not lying,
wears.
no.
So
Fantastic. She's won a
Bigger
whole lot of
International.
awards in this America. Can you imagine?
you.
A whole lot of awards
I
in
feel
this
honored.
in
Thank
this
you.
America. So please follow our page on Instagram as BB International, right?
Yes, sir.
And then she's also on Facebook as BB Ray.
Website, just Google.
She has
Just
a
Google
website.
Shop Bibere.
Shop BB Ray.
Yeah.
And book and order your Nigerian clothes. She shipped all over the world, right?
All over, for
We
sure.
ship
Worldwide
everywhere,
shipping.
all over the world. My next
Thank
video,
you.
watch out. I will wear this beautiful
Yes.
sequin gown that I just bought from her. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us today, and
Thank
thank
you.
you for coming on
You're welcome.
Money Talk with
Anytime,
Folakemi.
anytime.
I hope. And then she's also a midwife, right? Are you a midwife?
No, not yet. On it.
But she works
I
in-
work as a labor and delivery nurse.
So if you have if you are pregnant and you have any question about pregnancy,
Ask me.
shoot me, I'll connect you to her, okay? Or come directly to my page and I'll link you guys up. She's very, 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 very experienced. She has delivered a whole lot of kids in this.
Thank you.
I'm sure you've delivered all the kids here. Please reach out to me.
Thank you.
And then check her page, follow her page, buy her clothes. If you're in America, she will ship to you. If you have any complaints, she's very good and she sold some of them by herself here in America, okay?
I do my best.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much, and thank you for joining us today. We'll say bye.
Bye. Adios.
Adios.